a coffee?
No.
Hey guys, what's up? It's been a long time. I think like 2 or 3 weeks, but I decided to vlog today because
Rain?
it's the first rain that we've had in like over a year. No, like a year.
Literally forever.
I don't know how long it's been,
It
but it feels like it's been forever, and this is the first rain of the year. Oh my gosh, it's like getting in my face right now.
You can smell it. So she said.
You can smell it. Drinking cold coffee in the rain.
The asphalt and like the rain mix, and like the best smell.
It smells like gravel.
I don't think people outside of California understand that, like, be lucky it rains. We don't ever.
I know, we like never get this, and it's like sprinkling right now, and I'm excited. I'm so excited, and it just got in my eye. That's not what she said. Hold on, I need to cross the street. Okay, so I'm also excited because rain means lotads might spawn in our area, and they haven't been spawning since Gen 3 came out in Pokemon Go, so.
Except for by rivers.
Except for by rivers, which, what are you gonna do? Hop on a boat and go in the river and then catch a lotad? Sorry, I don't have a boat.
I mean, I literally went into the darkness of a beach the other night at midnight.
Just last night. We went to a beach like hecka late, and I have a flashlight in my car, luckily. So he was able to catch it. What was it?
Hold on, let me tell the story. Essentially what happened was, we're sitting there. We always have our scanner open just in case a hunter pops up. And an Ammonite pops up at like 12. No, it was 10.
Late.
It was like 10-ish.
Maybe.
11. It was 11 because I remember it was shortly after when you're not supposed to be there. And I'm looking at the radar. I'm like, well, it's close, but it's dark over there, and it's potentially high tide.
And like you're not supposed to really be there.
You're not supposed to be there after
a certain time.
They say sundown, which in this case would be like 6-ish, 7-ish.
No, like 4 or 5.
Anyway, so I'm like, well, we have a flashlight at least. And I didn't even think about the flashlight initially when we hopped in the car.
I'm so prepared.
Yeah, so I'm running down and I'm like, it is dark. I'm like listening for animals because it's potentially like, you know, whatever else could be around there and stuff. There's no one around. And also I'm thinking like, what if the cops show up? I'm gonna get in trouble.
We would have been fine.
So I'm getting closer and closer, and I see the water. I see like the little sand that they build up because of the water that they.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I can't even go over that because if I go over that, I don't know if I can go over that.
Like there could be like water.
And I'm standing there, and just as I'm standing there, it pops up. I was like just within the vicinity.
Nice.
So I click on both our phones so we can initiate the battle, and then I start sprinting back up to the top.
I saw you sprinting. He was so out of breath when he got into the car.
I was sprinting. I was like, I don't want to be here because like I don't like. It's like it's not like. It's next to the water, but like it's also kind of like near like wildlife. So I'm thinking like, could there be like anything around, anything rabid and stuff? Well, what could potentially be there? Obviously it's nothing. So it's like it's like when you turn off the light and you dart upstairs because you don't want to like be walking upstairs in the dark. That's what that was. Good news is we've got the Ammonites, so
we did.
Yep.
All right, so it's a new year and this is my first video of the year. I really wanted to film today specifically because I kind of felt in the mood, and I also really want to try out Final Cut Pro for the first time, because if you've watched my Vlogmas, you would know that I got a MacBook Pro, and I've never owned a MacBook before. I've always been like a PC person, so I was using like Adobe Premiere previously to edit these videos, but now I will be using Final Cut. So this is the first time I will be editing on Final Cut, and I'm kind of excited to try that. It rained for the first time this year today, and I was so excited. It didn't rain that much, granted, but any rain at all here is a godsend. It's amazing. It feels amazing. The smells in the air, the sound of rain. It only rained, like real rain, for maybe like a half hour today or something like that, maybe an hour. And then it like completely stopped. It's not raining anymore. But I enjoyed when it was raining. Gosh, why is this like hecka blurry? Just an update on like what I've been up to the past like 3 weeks. I think it's been maybe 2 weeks. I was not vlogging because I was going through a lot of anxiety. I think it was mostly anxiety related to the new year and changes, but I'm feeling so much better now. I think both me and Dino were kind of going through anxiety related to the new year and like leaving 2017 behind, welcoming in 2018. Of course it's gonna be nerve-wracking, and of course it's gonna be anxiety inducing, or a reason to have sort of like fears around change, even if it's good change. We've given it some time to just overcome our anxiety, I guess, and we're feeling much better right now. I'm feeling much better. Some of the things I wanted to share with you guys about kind of my intentions for this year are mainly creative endeavors. I really want to constantly be in motion, either like learning something, like learning new things like crafts and from books from other people and from workshops and stuff. I want to keep belly dancing. I do belly dancing. I want to keep painting. I want to keep learning how to create things out of like gems and I don't know, I guess metal or whatever that may be. And also cosplay. Now I don't want to be a cosplayer, but I really want to do more cosplay this year than I ever have. I've only cosplayed twice, I think. Yeah, twice in my life. And I really, really, really want to do like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 4 cosplays this year that are new. So I've already started on one. I'm really excited about that. I'll let you guys know later. What this could mean for my channel is that I could be making videos related to my cosplays depending on the character. So at least that's what I'm thinking of. I have some plans for a video relating to my cosplay. I just don't want to tell you yet because it really depends on per character what that video would be. So look forward to that. So this year I think is mainly for me going to be a year of self-expression and like creativity and like actually being creative, putting things out there, you know, like videos, cosplay, maybe even a product of some kind related to my crafts. Dancing, painting, that sort of thing. So that's my goals for 2018. And I also really want to move. I really want a yard. I want to do gardening. I really want like my own herb garden. I think that would be so cool. And just to be able to do that and have like an outdoor space. So I don't know, maybe we'll get a yard or something this year. So yeah, that's about it. Just the fact that we were going through a bit of anxiety the past 2 or 3 weeks, and we're good now. And I'm excited about this year. I feel like I'm gonna be taking so much more action than I ever have in my whole life. I tend to procrastinate, and I'm not feeling procrastination this year at all. I really don't feel procrastination happening here. I feel in motion. I feel like really doing things. So it's always hard to do things when you don't know what those things are, but this is the first year I've ever been more clear about what those things are that I want to do. You're not going to be able to do something if you don't know what you're doing, right? Or if you don't even know what you want. How can you possibly take action on something that you don't even know what you're taking action on? So This year, I feel like I'm so much more clear on what that is. So I'm ready to take action and do so much more this year and learn so many new things. So in the comment section below, let me know what your guys' intentions for this year are. Even it could be even one thing, like learning a new language or reading more. Those are two of mine as well. I really want to read more and learn a new language. Even if it's like surface learning of that language. I don't have to be fluent in it, but you get my drift. What are your intentions for 2018? Let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. This is how I've decorated my laptop so far. It's got Bulletproof, which is a really good company. Starbucks coffee. This is a Dragon Maid sticker, and we got the one and only waifu, Best Girl. The only thing I don't like, well, I don't want to say I don't like it. The only thing that kind of temporarily bothers me about this laptop is because it's so new, it only has like these lightning ports, 2 over there, and then so it has 2 over here on the right side as well, and then like for your headphones and stuff, which is kind of nice and also a bad thing because I need an adapter for like my SD card for this camera in order to get the video files on here, and also regular USB here. So you have to like plug it into this thing and then plug it into here. So that's the only thing. This was super cheap, so it's not a huge deal. It's just until technology is more widespread catching up kind of thing, then this will be a little bit annoying. But I think over time this is going to be more and more normalized, and I think even PC will start using those. So, you know, it's a temporary thing, I guess.